Yes, man. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to International. This week, boy, if all you see what going on in the studio here is real behind the scenes thing. Real behind the scenes thing happening, man. Painting, furniture, moving, equipment, getting rearranged. We mightn't be in this form next week. But here what's going on. We have a real good interview, a real good show for all you this week. And we're working on a surprise behind the scenes. Was able to catch up with our brethren of mine, a good soldier, brilliant musician, brilliant songwriter, actor. What else he do, boy? Boy, all kind of thing. Corey Wallace, a.k.a. Coreysan. He is, he's current, well, I can't say currently because I will have to get already surprised. The man in the air right now, he only, I tracking the flight since this morning. He in the air right now, he's very close to, to Piaco, landing. So we keeping fingers crossed to have him in the studio before the show done today. But we were able to secure his outer view Monday. So we have that package and ready for you. We'll go to that after this break, right? But make sure and stay. If you're here now and you're enjoying the conversation, make sure and stay till the end of the show because, boy, let me see how far you reach. Last he was over Barbados. I don't know if the plane was stopping in Barbados. But anyway, hopefully we'll get him in studio and crack 2 jokes and ask a couple questions before. Hey, Nelly coming on tonight? Yeah. Nice. Right. So we'll try and squeeze him in before Nelly and Shots come on for the midweek zest, right? We're looking forward to them coming back. Right. So what we're doing, we're taking our break and then going into that interview with Corey, which I'm sure you are going to enjoy. And you're going to remember some things. And you're going to remember him if you ever saw him on stage before. So we'll get a good story, a good background on the man, on the music, and the life so far. And like I say, hopefully we'll get him in studio. By going on the phone now to see if he in customs or something. We had a game. So we go into that now. Yeah.
Need to raise funds for your next creative project, event, or invention? Or maybe you or a family member are raising funds for much-needed medical treatment. Now, you can get started raising that much-needed cash via Donate68.com, the newest 100% homegrown crowdfunding platform in Trinidad and Tobago. Donate68.com accepts donations from all major credit cards, but not only that, for those without a credit card, you can use your everyday Visa debit card to make donations. So log on today and create a campaign for your next passion project, startup, or cause. Share your campaign with your community of family, friends, and supporters to get the financial backing you need. Donate68.com, funding your culture.
Yes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to a virtual Wednesday. It's not Wednesday yet. I should start to give people the BBC time check, for men like Paulo and them. The time in Trinidad and Tobago is currently 12:47. In London, England, it's 6:47 p.m. And our guest joining us from London is my brethren. Right. So, yeah, that was for Paulo and them. So, the person you're hearing laughing in the background is our next guest, a real good friend, a good brethren, how else to describe this man, boy? Well, you'll see when we start talking that we do have a long friendship. But more importantly, and more specifically for our celebration of March Music Month on Inter-Outer National, he is one of the, well, I would say stalwart musicians coming out of Trinidad, or one that Trinidad has produced. Just the volume and the number of bands that he played with, the different genres, different what is the word I want to use, boy? Different forms that he's that he's taken, and contributions, which we will all we'll get through. Well, try to get through all of them with the time that we have. He's an inspiration, an inspirational being. He has been an inspiration to me as far as our interaction with music is concerned. And I will tell him why officially once we get him on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my good friend, Corey, I'm telling you, Wallace. What happening, brethren?
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
A pleasure.
I trying to well, and I guess you are the only person I could probably try this with. I'm trying to bend time and space, boy.
When we don't get to this anti-move, we can do that. Done.
I was thinking about that coming down the road. Boy, I set things in the road, people working on the side, traffic here, slow drivers. You know, when you're trying to when you're trying to do one thing at one specific time. I ain't lying, as I walk out the house, rain started to fall.
Oh, gosh.
Just bash. I was like, what is going on, boy? But anyway, you know, you had to move with the faith. So,
challenges is
that is
accomplishment sweeter.
Boy, these days that is how I know I'm on the right road and actually doing something that might be worthwhile, because the obstacles just appear, right? But like I say, you're trying to bend time and space, because currently the man is in is where? Bristol?
Bristol, yeah.
Right. Man in Bristol. And with intentions of appearing in Trinidad soon. So we trying to get him in two places at the same time. So
well, yeah, time warp.
By the time
TARDIS open.
Yeah. By the time this airs, which will be what is today, boy? God, I lose track. Today's Tuesday. The time is 12:51 p.m. By the time this airs, the man will be in the air.
yeah, or touching down.
We trying to
one of them.
Yeah, we trying to juggle something and pull him out the hat at the end of the show. So keep fingers crossed for that. I find a real crossing fingers every episode now, boy. Anyway.
Gotta start crossing two and thing I.
Yeah, they do the show barefoot sock.
Twist up your leg.
Yeah. Right, so let me get into this thing now, boy. We're in March Music Month, right? And very fitting to have you on, albeit it was a kind of last minute thing on my part. But when I heard you were coming, I was like, nah, boy. A man gotta fit in. So and I also want to do that inter-outer thing, because we've only had one person do it in so studio. Far. Yeah, no. We had plenty of people in studio, but the format are trying to push is you do your outer view and your interview, right? So So you're doing your outer view now, where you're out of Trinidad, and we try to get people for the second part, because most of the people usually come on virtually. So we try to get the second part in studio. There's only been one person who has successfully completed the interview and the out-of-view thus far.
Interview.
In what?
Right. So I do the
14,
I do the
15.
out-of-view interview then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So,
Right. Fit in.
So, yeah, oh, shucks, I sell it out by saying he or she. Because I really want to make a little clip and offer a little prize for who could guess it now, fans of the show or whatever, or people, at least people who pay attention. So anyway, music.
Yeah,
Rightest man to talk to, music in Trinidad, right? Now we've had a couple moments on the show. Sheldon was on.
what's that one?
3 episodes ago. 2 episodes ago.
Because I think you had Nikolai recently, but
Nikolai was last week, right? So,
Right.
So thing Sheldon, what I was going to say, right? So you remember how we went off on the Oddfellows video and thing.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to get a background of you, your early years, formative years in Trinidad, where you're from, family, that kind of thing, into how you got into music, and then we'll
then you fast forward to the present.
So that's the roller coaster going up. So we'll go up, click, and then we'll let it go and
deep dive.
Yeah, then we go in now.
Yeah.
So just give me the background and we'll take it from there.
All right. Well, I started music officially playing in bands at age 16. I was always interested in music. I saw where I used to be drawing. I think I saw some picture of the Police, and as maybe a 9-year-old, I joined the bass man in the band with the drummer and thing. I mean, some weird thing like that. I just kind of knew I wanted to always get into it. And then I entered Trinity, and Miss Batson was my music teacher. I mean, she planted a real serious seed there.
We like to big up teachers on this show, yeah.
Yeah, people who get seeds planted by Miss Batson still growing long tree and fruit and things. Serious.
Nice.
I'm real glad for that. So I started to join the choir in school and stuff like that. And then I used to play with the school band. And then I met Mark Dobson.
Woo,
and yeah. That's it all started. I met Mark Dobson at a thing. I was at a kind of a Trinidad Disneyland called Wonderland. And I was playing a Big Bad Wolf. And they kind of heard about me. I don't know how they heard about me. And I joined their band Oblivion, and we was playing Metallica covers. Then went to Warhead, and we were playing like metal covers and stuff. And then Warhead went to Flipside, where I kind of encouraged them to do a little more Cure and Police and whatever.
Right.
I'd seen Oddfellows, as they're talking about 19-year-old youth.
Yeah, boy.
I was 19 when I joined Oddfellows, actually.
Oh,
19.
so Oddfellows existed before, so you're not
No, I'm not a founding member.
A founding member.
It was
all right.
It was oh gosh, I can't remember his name. Richard. It was Bobby. Who was the man who used to be on the radio? Oh gosh. Wait. Bobby Thomas, Richard Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Yeah. So I started thinking about Richard and Nikolai Band, all the different Richards passed through my head. Richard Taylor.
Right.
So I had to find the right Richard. Yeah, Bobby Thomas' son is Richard Thomas. And he saw my gig in Flipside. He was already deciding to leave the band.
Oh, he was the bassist at the time?
Yeah, he was the one that played on Arrest and all that kind of thing in that era.
Right, yeah.
You know, and he kind of Obi-Wan me into the band. yeah, that's the only way I could describe it, because he just kind of come, and I remember him coming up to me, he's like, yeah, you must come to the band, man. I stoked there, because I seen this band singing original music in a Trinidadian accent. Big up Gary for that. That was always my inspiration. This is the first, he was just, and Boldface too, singing Pixies and all kind of things.
But I spaz out on Oddfellows for real.
Yeah, it was a mad scene. So that was my formative years growing up. But I think we spent about maybe 5 years as Oddfellows. about 5 years or 6 years or something like that. And then he went to joint pop. And I did a little stint in joint pop too
Right,
in
yeah.
the early days. And then they had a funny thing that always used to play for the CD launch, but never recorded on an album. So then I asked to play an album with joint pop.
Right.
But I did other things, Mongol,
Wait,
Jaja
brother.
Wood.
Hold on, Solia. We get into that, right?
All right, okay. So where you want me to do fast forward then?
No, when at what point was your first instrument? Where you picked up
Bass.
first? Bass.
Bass
Oh,
guitar.
serious?
Well, I was learning classical guitar,
Right.
but I tell you, I was always watching Bassman from a youth.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And funny, this is a real funny inside joke. Mommy said, when I was a little boy, about one something, Bassman from Hell came on from Shadow, and she said, I just started, never danced before, started dance like a madman. Yeah.
and haven't stopped since.
And haven't stopped since that day.
Yeah. So all right. So
Yeah,
what
so
about
I started guitar and I just switched and I just started playing bass on the guitar
switch to
and I
bass.
take the two strings off and I just always was a bass man
Oh, okay.
and a vocalist.
So that feel of the bass was always something natural with you.
Yeah, that is me. That is me.
Yeah, that is
Me. I could play guitar. I play guitar in a telny and stuff like that. You know? I could play a little keyboard, but I ain't no keyboardist. Very not no keyboardist.
Yeah.
They're like, was it? Hunter and Poke.
Yeah, you're like me, you need the one with the lights on it.
Yeah. I mean, when I get the feel, but I ain't gonna be like, no.
Yeah,
you know?
You can't anti yourself on it.
Nah, I can't flex out. Nah.
All right.
But bass, that is me. That is me.
No.
To
See,
the point where
I see you pick up all kind of bass and get on like it's nothing. Detune and come back and bend string and all kind of wildness.
Yeah, boy.
No. It's definitely something that is absolutely you. Your body does it naturally. It kind of sometimes is weird seeing you without the instrument actually.
Right.
Because you just look so comfortable once you strap on and you do so.
Oh, yeah. It's like a cellular merging.
It's now we complete, right? That is actually Corey.
But most important is do that and then look at the drummer now. It's me and he.
Yeah.
Or me and she. You know what I'm saying? Because I the team now. We're looking to lock in.
Yeah, the rhythm section.
You know? Exactly.
Right. So early influences you mentioned at 16 with the metal and that kind of stuff and the hard rock into things like Police. So I have a memory of a Police record too. You know, my father had a Police record knocking about somewhere. Yeah, with the four of them, black record, four of them on the three of them on the record cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. So what other influences colored your listening growing up? What you was into as a kid, as a teenager?
So here the madness. My dad, bless his soul, he when he just cause my mother's Barbadian, so my mother just moved across and he started working in bank and he started his own business. He had a record store called The Bug back in the days, in the 70s, right?
Perfect, Corey.
I think the record store was called The Bug, or the restaurant was called The Bug, the restaurant bar called The Bug. I might be wrong about the record store, but I think it was called The Bug. I'll double check with mommy when I come back.
Right.
But so there was always records in the house, always music, and because he's selling everything, Led Zeppelin, Police, Flock of Seagulls, Isaac Hayes. Well, Isaac Hayes used to be playing all the time. Stevie Wonder used to be playing all the time. Mommy would play the Mahalia Jackson.
It's
but
the same record collection, yo.
Yeah, but then I used to kind of go in them, and I from a young age, not before I know what this band is or whatever. Like I remember the album covers. I used to look at the art and say, "Oh, what is this?" and play it. I remember first time I played Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin with the little children walking up the thing and the way it was, and No Quarter. Imagine me, my favorite, a little
No
child, and my
quarter.
favorite song is No Quarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that, yeah. So I
What
always
kind of
had a
kid?
kind of
What
very
kind of kid
eclectic.
is this boy?
Yeah, boy, I just all over the place. And I hear Isaac Hayes, I hear Marvin Gaye. And then I start digging into the Black Sabbath, I find out Police, Flock of Seagulls, you know. And then in my teenage years, I started to. I always had like I said, I have a very eclectic taste. I still listen to metal, I still listen to Nile and Mayhem and thing. But I like Tricky, I like Bjork, I love The Cure, I like Duran Duran, I like Sade. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
me, I like if I had to say, if I were to say I have a taste, I like people that sculpt songs or have a song that you could hear. Like she could tell a Sade song from the time she opened her mouth.
Yeah.
As just as well you could tell a Bob Dylan song, even though he's not much a singer. Or let's say Mick Jagger, closer, somewhere in between.
Right.
You could tell her when Mick Jagger, I like like Prince, I like personalities that you could hear. I'm not into and everybody have genres, and I'm not dissing genre-based music, because
Yeah.
I'll be dancing my tail off to that same thing in a club, put some drum and bass or jungle. Yeah, am I right?
Absolutely. Right.
But I admire people that could do that, because it's not easy to do, because you have to stay within a thing. Me, as I said before, as a Zantimorph, I all over the shop.
Yeah.
So I like people that kind of bring in different elements, and now started getting to Susie and the Banshees, and went in a whole backlog and make my playlist, you know, because make my own playlist of all the albums now, you know, different gems from the album, you know. And I've always been like that, really eclectic taste when it comes to music, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what influenced, and then by extension, I play with different bands, you know. I play with like a Jajo, Afrobeat band, African band, world beat band, metal band, rapso band, calypso rose.
Yeah.
You know, I do, and then my project is a whole kind of.
The person, and that's the thing, the personal music that we will get into is a whole different world in itself, right? But that the thing I mentioned in the when you were off screen in the introduction is something I had to tell you personally. You are responsible for informing my taste a lot. When we were in 12, Corey and them was in a band, and I was around.
No, but you was playing percussion music for a while.
Yeah, I was playing percussion, right? But they were musicians. What I want to say is the time we shared as bandmates, right? Corey, you real open my eyes and my appetite to a whole set of different music, boy. And I'm real grateful for that, because I may have had the tendency or the thought of myself, thinking of myself as somebody who like real music and thing, right? Until I meet Corey Wallace, boy. And
wow.
Corey.
Wow.
And by extension, Sheldon too. That whole band. But Corey drop, it was what? Tech on me.
Oh gosh, yeah boy, modus operandi, yeah boy. No, hidden camera. It's the song. Yeah.
And that was just around the time that I discovered Aphex Twin.
Right.
So you know what's going on. The brain.
Yeah. Two different sides.
The brain we wiring in real time. I could feel my mind changing, bro. I was like, so there's what you could do with just the drum machine. This is what you could do with just the instruments. So that I could hear the frequencies bend. It was amazing.
Yeah. It's like you step into a whole world, right?
Listen, and a world is like your favorite restaurant, right? That you didn't know is right behind that door. It right behind the door, you know, you're walking up and down the road all the time and you're smelling the food and then but you never really went in.
Decide to look around and see what behind that door.
You never really went in there now, boy. You never see anybody going in or coming out. But a day rain falling and you want to take some shelter and you knock on the door, you open the door and realize, wait now, what is going on inside of here? And it becomes your favorite place. So yeah, that was for electronic music, that same trip hop and all of them things.
Yeah.
Definitely you, Corey. I ain't lying.
Wow.
So
it's an honor.
Yeah, thank you for that. Just the taste. It wasn't just, you know, just because it's electronic, not or just because
no, man, particular, you know that.
The selection, the curation is what made the difference, boy. Yeah.
Like I said, I like traveling. Like when somebody introduced me to this band called Heliocentrics. It's kind of, bro, listen, there's a world. I went in. I went in for days. I went in. It's like, where's this world they open up? I like when they just, okay, the genre thing cool, you know, but still open up. Look at Fotek. Fotek was drum and bass.
Yeah.
But he take the same form and open up a whole new world.
Yeah.
And bring more the musical and jazz and chordal.
A kind of dexterity, a kind of subtle.
Yes, and class, and just the way everything spread out.
A real nice touch of musicianship to the same root, the same bed of the electronic, the drum and bass. But the textures he put on top of that, boy.
Well, that is it. That's create a whole new world within a world. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So good a man called Heliocentrics. Yes, I never thought that.
Yeah, boy. That's the reason that last year somebody,
sister and a Spanish sister
introduced me to that.
Nah. Heliocentrics is vibes, boy.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
Vibes. You know what? We could take a little break here because I had to take a break.
All right.
We had to ask people for money. We have money, boy.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Let's
So
let the people out support.
we have a little donation campaign.
Nice.
Put on with the fine folks at Donate 68. So just give the people a little reminder and we'll come back after this.
Nice.
Need to raise funds for your next creative project, event, or invention? Or maybe you or a family member are raising funds for much-needed medical treatment. Now, you can get started raising that much-needed cash via Donate68.com, the newest 100% homegrown crowdfunding platform in Trinidad and Tobago. Donate68.com accepts donations from all major credit cards, but not only that, for those without a credit card, you can use your everyday Visa debit card to make donations. So log on today and create a campaign for your next passion project, startup, or cause. Share your campaign with your community of family, friends, and supporters to get the financial backing you need. Donate68.com, funding your culture.
Yes, man, we back. Hold on.
Yes,
we back.
Yes, we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to International. We're talking with Corey Wallace here. Bassman extraordinaire. as we covered almost bassman from birth.
yeah, bassman from birth.
Bassman from birth downloaded the manuscript from Shadow himself.
Yeah, boy, imagine, right?
You ever back Shadow?
Man, that was a dream. That was one of my dreams, Dread.
Nice.
I reached close. I play with his son already.
Wait, you haven't? You haven't?
I have. No, I never played with Shadow.
Oh, shucks. Wait.
No, boy. But I share a stage with him. One time he played with Tricanal. I think it was what's the festival these have? Tobago Jazz.
Right.
And Tricanal was playing and Shadow was coming on right after.
Right.
And I
Okay.
get to be in this close to him. And he and Stanton was sharing a Johnny Walker. And listen, I see that man walk up the steps. And he walk up the steps and he shudder like that. And he look right and he look left. And he walk on the stage and destroy that gig in Dread.
Yeah. Shadow.
I watch and say that real powers, Dread. Real powers.
Yeah. Because you don't know, you really didn't know what to expect. He could get the stiff, or he could just break in and it's so just to see Shadow. I could remember the first time I see Shadow whine. Right? I know people could remember the first time they see Shadow whine. It may not be the same time for everybody, but every Trini who grew up close to this culture or something definitely remembers the first time.
That how monumental that moment was.
Yeah, because Shadow was the man. He come up and stoic.
In the skeleton suit.
And he get straight and he wouldn't even hold the mic. Sometimes he would just bend and take. But to see Shadow, it was like, yo.
That's
the man was a real special part of our culture, boy. Rest in peace, Mr. Bailey.
Rest in peace. Rest in power. For real.
Yeah, the bass man, boy. All right, so let me get back into it. So I want to run down how many bands you've been in. Well,
God.
Yeah, that's a list that might be too long.
That's a long one, boy. I could call majors, but I don't want to leave out anybody, you know.
That too. I will call the bands I remember you with.
In Trinidad, I could do that. In Trinidad, I could do that.
Oddfellows for sure.
Oddfellows local. So it was Oblivion, Warhead, Oddfellows, Flipside. Then I did things with Jajo Nilu. And then I did, I think after that, who else? I didn't join Tricanal yet. Oh, my first tour ever was Montreal Jazz with Mongol and Tricanal.
Right, that is what I want to talk about, the tours too, the traveling and thing. But let me get through the list first. So
right, so then after that, a former Tell Me.
Right, which was you and
me, John, and Andre. And then that went to Coreysan, and then I played with Calypso Rose. I continued to play with Tricanal. Started to play with Gazette. I played with Joint Pop.
Joint Pop.
Who else, boy?
12.
I feel like 12. I did stuff with 12 too, true. Yeah. I did stuff with Jillian Moore too. Yeah. Who else, boy? I feel like I leave no real people in Trinidad, boy.
Corey, a
real knockabout,
real knockabout. Nah,
but that's it. I like.
I say you're somebody in demand too. I mean, the music does flow through you. On stage especially, when you get your space to zante yourself, as they say. It's just, and it's also a lot of fun watching you play, Dread.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you could take cues. And people would take cues from the musicians on stage and thing, and sometimes the music. Nothing wrong with the music.
But you're not feeling it.
Yeah, because it not transferring from the musicians or the people on stage to the crowd. But when you on stage, brother, you say, what going on with the boy? Corey winding down low, Corey loving up the bass, Corey.
Well, bro,
it's a whole show in itself.
The stage is my O.U.R woman, my doctor. is a healing thing for me. The whole fame, blah blah blah, don't mean nothing to me. Of course, I mean, you want to get your gigs and you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to know your music appreciated and stuff. But to me, especially when I do no session, it's personal. People pay with the time and energy, not money, to come and see you make them forget time.
Yeah.
Play in time, arrive on time, rehearse on time, play in time to make people lose time, including you. So I don't want to feel the hour and a half that I play. You understand what I'm saying? Or when I step into that vortex, I was always kind of tell people I take my bag of problems, put them on the side of the stage, right? Because I want to leave. That's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
And it's personal because I like it. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave. So it works both ways. And you know, when you get that, it's a synergy for me. It's a church where the priest and the congregation doing this. You know what I'm saying? Who preaching to who? Everybody listening.
Right.
So for me, I have to just, I'm touch wood, I've never played in a band that I don't feel it. No matter what. I have to feel it. So because it's personal, I want to trip because when I reach back to the hotel and I'm chilling, I say, hey, I forget the bag, boy. That's the trick. I leave the bag. I forget the bag, you know. Even if I remember the bag, I remember what's in it, but now the bag there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a real therapeutic thing for me.
That's the word, yeah.
And it have to heal me if it's gonna heal everybody else. So I have to allow it to heal me, you know.
Yeah,
hence all that's to justify my bad behavior, right? Whining down to the ground and thing.
Watch me,
and all that talk, and you see her image, and we go like,
Corey drop down to the ground and start to pelt some chick on that bass. Who that was with, boy? I think that was a show with Rose. I mean, it could be any show.
Cause Rose, yeah. That's when she start fire. And Rose out in fire.
And Rose singing. This was in
Tobago?
No, it was in Savannah.
Oh, the Savannah, yeah.
And Rose dancing, but she hear the extra roar from the crowd, but she didn't really do anything. So Rose do so, and she say, "Oh God." Rose say, "Oh God, Corey, he gone."
Oh good. Is me watching her like pavement? No, I don't on the ground.
He gone. Cause when she look across, you supposed to be standing up now.
Yeah.
So she do so. Oh gosh, yeah.
You know she's coming. You know her name for me is Daddy Long Legs.
Oh well, perfect.
And she's like, Daddy Long Legs. Big up, Mama.
Perfect. Yeah.
Talk to her soon. Big up, Mama.
Yeah, big up, Mama Rose, man. Yeah. That's on the ground. And not
so that's when the music good. When the music good, that's when you getting that. When it's real sweet, that's when you're getting that.
People, the man not say no on the ground, I tell you, the man split and on the ground whining low and playing the bass and choking.
But you know, next song they used to make me broke out so too heat in the place. When he plays heat in the place.
Tricanal.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you have your hits, man. You have your hits, Corey. Sometimes Corey's a whole show in himself on that stage, and we appreciate you for that. I like that energy.
Thank you.
It's real
like
easy.
I say, personal.
It's real easy for a good musician to just come and cut the gig. But when you see somebody who and be robotic about it, but when you see somebody really enjoying the music, is vibrations, as you say, going back and forth and being shared between the people on stage and the audience. So that physical interaction, and it's not just physical. We know it's spiritual.
Yeah.
The vibrations,
but all the spirit.
Yeah, the vibrations through the music, through the sound, through the little particles and the ions and atoms that vibrating, making a connection is an actual real connection. And you are also responsible for me thinking about music in that way too. Thinking about we played in our band, and it was special to me. It was the first time I was doing anything like that. I was totally out of my comfort zone, as it were.
Yeah.
And just
nice place to be.
Yeah. Experiencing a lot of things for the first time. Lucky to be around other individuals with with far more experience and, prowess in what they're doing, and to be welcomed by you guys, and and just treated as a bandmate, a band member, as part of the thing. That was special, man. But
the thing is, you come with your music. There's a jam here, You come with your music, and if you're ready on music, you welcome that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you come with ego and say up to now talking with this band and talking to the guy about this ego thing, and he's like 10 years my senior, and the man is a legendary. I guess we get into that part of it.
Yeah.
But he said ego is for people that are not really good at what they do.
Bars.
So they have to right? And he says, so you have to overcompensate with this ego and bravado and womanizing and all this other, the rock star lifestyle. Because you already had to overcompensate with the larger than life attitude rather than, and then there's a dark side of the opposite too. You could be so insular in it that you're not ready, So it's nice. You have to find that balance where you're not overly egotistical.
Yeah.
Or overly humble. You have to step in the realm, because to step into that vortex, to create a world, you have to go right in between the two of them, because you need a sense of ego, the personality. All three egos are needed. They just have to dance with each other.
Right. Yeah.
You understand? They're all things to learn from. Falls even. People like to diss it and say, that is keep you in check. You know what I'm saying? When you jump on a high horse when you should have just keep your feet on the ground. The horse gallop off and you fall off and then you break your neck. Because it's a high horse, it's not a low horse, right?
Listen, the man is also, oh shucks, I should have said that in the intro. But the man, as you all can tell, is also a master of metaphor. So
I never thought of that.
A master of metaphor, folks. So he will give you a scenario or paint a picture that would aptly illustrate what he's talking about, but you don't know that is what going on until he drop. Until like in that example, until you drop off
the high horse.
Because it's a high horse, right?
I think the people think I just threw a whole difference.
You understand? But yeah, it's also part of the fun of talking to this man, because we might talk about the same thing multiple times, but it's never the same way. Right?
No, different perspective. You always expect perspective always changing.
Yeah, you live
I don't know who I was yesterday. I know who I am today.
Exactly. Yeah. So is somebody always refreshing our conversation, is always somebody that you could see a different side of things, just talking to. So yeah, all right. So let me talk about where music has taken you. So we're talking about the tours, the locations, shows that pivotal shows, pivotal experiences that stay with you, things that you learn, that kind of thing.
Wow. So, I had to go back with the very first tour when I played with Mongol and Tree Canal. We played three stop tour. So we played Montreal Jazz was the first one.
Wow.
Festival, right?
That was the first one, so yeah.
Bro, I still tripping 39 years later. I still tripping and saying, but wait, no, why so? That's a big bug to bite, man. That's not a small one.
Yeah.
That's a big bug. It's like, no, I doing this. Festival, so. I doing this.
Yeah.
I doing this like a hit or some strange drug. I was like, this is it. That's it for me, for the rest. The whole touring and living out a suitcase thing. Up to now, yes, I like, they balance each other. The touring make me like home. And when I'm home, and I had this stability, I like living out of a suitcase, because you had to be almost like on a military operation.
Yeah.
It was
Montreal
Jazz.
There is a rhythm to being on tour. That you,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, you cannot be weak-hearted. You have to be systematic and almost like I won't say militant, but like a warrior.
Mm.
You understand? The warrior have their own, make sure your tools in order, make sure your
Mm.
things in place. You have all your thing, you can't be fishing and scrambling, all your documents across the borders, da 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 da.
Wow, yeah.
So it was Montreal Jazz Festival the tour and Lincoln Center in New York was my first
That's your
tour.
first time traveling playing music,
That's
Corey?
my first time. Oh, I did tour in Barbados with Oddfellows Local. In the
Mm.
late part of Oddfellows Local, we did a couple of shows in Barbados.
Right.
But that was my first time doing an international tour.
Wow. That is a lot to live up to with subsequent tours, bro.
Bro, I was
Montreal to
thirsty after
Lincoln.
that. Still, yeah, still.
People though,
So
people though, how
I spend the
musicians
whole
their whole
life wanting to
lifetime
do that, and
and
I
they can't
start
do that.
green. I start green with that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And actually that's when I was playing a Fender Coronado bass.
Mm.
And by the time I got to Montreal Jazz, they say, that's a kind of old school bass. It's a hollow body bass.
Right.
And that's where I meet Dudu Darlin. That's the Red Gibson.
Right.
I
Okay.
meet her in Lincoln Center. I meet her in London and New York, sorry, and that whole part. So then um started doing a couple of tours at Tree Canal. I think we played Spain and stuff like that. Did a couple of shows in I think we did a show in Belgium or something like that.
Mm.
And then I
That
did a
was
couple of tours,
that
more
was
tours with
that was
Mongol. We did a
Momad.
couple of
No Momad. That was Womad years or something like that. You on that?
Womex.
Womex. Womex.
This is funny because I still have the bag.
Don't make
A
joke.
Womex. I can tell you the year now. Womex was 2007.
Wow. Yeah. Nice one, man. Because we did
Yeah.
somebody did mention they were on that tour too. It wasn't Rokas. Was it Rokas? No, it wasn't Rokas. I think it was Che.
Womex.
I think it was Che. Was it Che? Che in the mix, Che Leonard. Yeah,
I wonder, boy. I
I
wonder,
think
boy.
Che
That
was
sounds familiar,
yeah, I think Che was on the was on one of
That
the
same tour.
yeah.
Yeah, but then we let me see what else I toured with. All right, so then after Tree Canal was Calypso Rose. And Calypso Rose was something like about 2008,
Yeah.
if I remember right. Yeah, 2008. And wow, Mama take me all over the planet, right? I've been to
Rose was
Australia, New
moving, yeah.
Zealand, all of Europe, Norway, Morocco. We play Reunion Island. We play Colombia. She owned France. No, literally, she was the queen of France.
Yeah.
She won the equivalent of the Grammy Awards in France, and she got an encore.
Right.
Bro, listen, I see all the French people mumbling and looking real skitty, and they're like, "What going on?" They say, "We have an encore." I say, "Okay, well, we going on just now." They say, "You don't understand. Nobody gets an encore in this award."
In this right, okay.
People was dancing in the corridor to Mama. You understand? The people couldn't believe it. Even the promoters, everybody's like, like it's some kind of
What do we do now?
yeah.
This has never happened
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, and then so I toured a lot with her,
Mm.
and then I started doing my stuff here, doing stuff with other bands out here in the UK, but tour more in the UK with those bands and stuff, like a world beat band called Matuki and different other bands I did. So then COVID happened.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right. Pam, pam, pam. Exactly. I was stuck in Paris. I had a girlfriend at the time in Paris, Melissa. Big up Melissa. Was stuck in Paris and finished my album, my fifth album, I think it was, called Deeper Than Skin. And then that a period where it's just trying to find the footing back. Bands wasn't playing as much.
Yeah.
Clubs have more DJs than live bands and stuff. So I was still playing with the other bands. I joined a band with one girl leading the band, but it's three different bands actually. It's four different bands are playing with the same girl. right?
Explain.
Florence is her name. Yeah,
Explain
Florence
that.
is her name. So playing a Pulp Fiction band with her. When I first met her, it was Florence. I can't remember and the Bare Souls,
Right,
right?
okay.
So that's when I joined them, and they broke up after 2 gigs, and then she formed Florence Night, which is her solo project,
Right.
and then we do the Pulp Fiction tribute soundtrack tribute, which is her project,
Oh, that's
and
interesting.
and then we do Midflow and the Afterthoughts, which is a covers rock and roll covers band, which is her project.
All
That's
right,
more
okay.
recent though, within this after COVID. But then I did a children's theater project where I was like a kind of musical director, but it's more acting and theater and music,
Right.
musical theater, so to speak. I did that for about a year. This all trying to find my footing after COVID and stuff like that.
But that would have
And
been something familiar to you because you mentioned being the big bad wolf.
yeah. But I don't have no. But actually, you know what? They realized that if you put a mask on me, I doing anything. The thing that bugs me, I always ask Nikolai about that. The thing that bugs me about actors is like when you see me, like I like villains. The movie is as good as the villain,
Yeah.
right? If I were to play a villain, I would get so into it and so committed to it that I convince the person. How do you put that off?
All
How do
right.
I get the person to not watch me and not see that villain anymore and just see, oh, I'm the person that played the villain and say, hey boy, you play that man real bad, it frightened me.
Yeah.
Some people, so if you do it really well, you get people so emotionally invested and so emotionally attached to this thing that they can't see you
Yeah.
out of
They don't
that
see
now.
you
So
outside
this
of
is
the
what the
character
mask
at all.
is.
Yeah.
This is where the mask comes in play. I put on that mask, I could play the most villainous, evil thing, and I could go back to being Corey because that is just me playing that now,
Yeah.
you know? But then I was working at a club called the Attic, so I was meeting a lot of musicians and stuff like that. Touring wasn't really kicking off. I was working at the cashier one day, and this girl called Saskia saw me at the cashier, and all I told her was, have a good night. And she said she just pick up on something. And my joke is like, yeah, you pick up on something because I stuck in a box and all you go and party. So when I tell you have a good night, I mean have a good
Have a good
night.
night.
Right?
Yeah.
So me think nothing of it. She says she pick up on a vibe that I was a musician or something. Next day, I'm playing in a carnival in Bath with a Afrobeat band. She sees me on the stage and she there. And she somehow found me because she wanted me to play with her boyfriend, his name is Silas.
Right.
She wanted me to play in their band. But they also play with a band called Osric Tentacles, which is Silas's dad's band. Osric Tentacles are legendary psychedelic space rock. They call the music space rock. I call it psychedelic dub rock because they have a big dub element in it.
It
They
sounds
40,
fairly psychedelic.
they 40 years strong, bro.
Wow.
40 years strong.
After you
They're a foundational, legendary freaking band out here.
right. And then
And
after you play with a band that broke up after 2 gigs, that's chalk and cheese.
yeah. But that was mad because I play a gig. They offered me the gig the year before, but I listened to the music and say, whoa, I never played nothing like this. I do consider myself a technical player. Of course, I know my techniques and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I like Ed from the band because he's a virtuoso. He said, when I look at a score, it looks like tadpoles on a clothesline. That's what he's saying.
Pretty much.
And to me, it's the same, you know.
To the
I like
rest
to
of us,
hear and
yeah.
feel. And also make my notes and things because if you're doing session work, you have to have a notation
Absolutely,
system.
yeah.
But I have my
Yeah.
own notation system. But so I was intimidated when I first heard this, like, whoa. But then I did 2 gigs with Silas and Saski, which is their project. And I was on the way back from a gig. Silas was dropping me home. And he says to me, he's like, come and play the band because the bassist just left today. The bassist do some kind of mad thing and shoot himself in the own foot and just bust out the band.
Wow.
And I listened back to the music and I said, I could do this, you know. And that's when I joined Osric Tentacles in 2024.
Right, okay.
And just last month, no, January, I recorded my first song with them. He asked me to play bass on one of these songs. So
Nice, man.
it's like a blow mind, and they have been touring. They mostly Europe, but that's the first time I went on a tour bus with them. We toured Scandinavia. We did a Scandinavia tour. We did an Italy tour last year. We played Ireland, Scotland, and it's really kind of, again, the eclecticism, if there's such a word, just get more open because playing with that band is not singer-songwriter, which is what I am accustomed to and which is what I do.
Yeah.
Verse, chorus, bridge, blah, 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 interlude, da, da, da.
Yeah, just song
It's all instrumental music. It's all instrumental music. But the storytelling, the way his storytelling is as a writer, as a singer-songwriter, is a mad learning experience, and I learn a lot. I think my playing improved, especially in terms of using modes and how to think in modes and to think in keys and da 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 da.
Right.
Never have I had that hands-on experience. Because he and I say I don't know the name of the modes. I see them as patterns. Talking my language as a bass man. I read patterns.
Yeah.
You know? So I've been going strong with them and doing a lot of touring with them. So I kind of feel like I now back up. And in between then, playing talk bad manners, when I have a rule of thumb, and I think I can't remember who said it. Somebody said it before, but I put it as my mantra. I am not going to force my art to make money. If my art can't make money, I get a job.
Right.
If I force my art to pay my bills, it's not make money. If I force my art to pay my bills, I cease to be doing art. It becomes less art. So if I need to I better get a job, right, and pay my bills so I could do my art and make sure I'm doing my art.
Yeah.
And that's my perspective. I'm not dogging nobody else's thing. That's just my perspective on how I approach it.
Yeah.
You know, because bills had to pay. I didn't want to be no suffering artist in no cold and place England, place to be cold and things. I went and washed after COVID. I went and washed dishes, work at door. I mean business. I ain't precious when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know, but now I'm back on a kind of part where, okay, I could kind of work it a bit, live off my music a bit, because you need to keep yourself available. That's the thing.
That too.
You know, so I can't be in a job where I could just say, hey, all you didn't see me next week, you know, I just get called for a gig yesterday, later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been challenging, but now I'm kind of on a path where, yeah, I'm back in the realm of touring. Like, I'm coming back to Trinidad in between the tours because they have a big dead period, and I want to, focus on finishing my new album, possibly releasing my 2 French songs. I wrote 2 songs in French after spending so much time in France with Calypso Rose, and I could speak French and Spanish. My French got better.
Nice.
Work on my new album, and I want to do a show in Trinidad because I haven't played in Trinidad for a while, and my dad passed last year, and his name was Athelany, so I'd like to do a little Athelany tribute in that show. And I don't know, I feel like Trinidad changed, something changed. And
Yeah.
And I feel like it need a causes. A causation.
None better than yourself, brother.
Yeah, I'm just scratching my chin last night. It's like, oh, okay. I don't have to, doors opening, people exploring the doors, they cut in the different parts. And I guess, as you say, like Gary was to me, I'm glad to be that for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could bring a little, as a big brother in the scene, or bring a little extra xanthomorphism, show them the philosophy, you know?
Yeah.
You understand? Or thinking without borders.
Yeah, opening up the mind is a serious thing, boy. The exposure is critical.
And this is something I always used to say about me being in Trinidad, is like, I can't complain if everybody going towards the soca and the blah, 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 and not do what I doing. Because what I have to do is present the option. People are not going to know they have an option, rather than go and see that show or the normal show you go and see. You have this other thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So I coming back again to present the option. And I think I want to do that dance now.
Yeah.
It's like, when things dead here, come back home and cause it. When things kicking up here, come back up here and cause it. And hopefully in the long run,
they will meet somewhere in between.
Yeah, and
Them two
me, again, I
experiences.
designed him off as a nomad. I have nothing to. The earth is my home in a sense, but that's my soil. That's my
Oh
home soil, and
yeah, that is
I would like to bring some of the mischief that I've discovered out here, so to speak, and just sprinkle it all over Trinidad and say, hey, well, check this now.
yeah,
You could do
yeah,
this too,
yeah,
you know, you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. That's what we're
Yeah,
talking
watch it now.
about.
Taste it now, boy. Taste it now, man.
I always remember as you say nomad a telling you track.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow.
Always alone, forever.
And
What was
forever
forever
wondering
wondering? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to find a home, must keep on traveling.
Yeah, boy. That was
Yeah,
the storytelling in that song, the soundscape. And I telling you as a
yeah.
project on the whole,
Album
the soundtrack,
the
the
first album
soundscape.
was called Soundscapes.
Yeah, right. See what I'm talking about? So that as you say, that world all you created is something that and I lost that on a hard drive, you know, boy. I still have the hard drive. I just
Yeah, I can sort you out, man. I can
yeah,
sort you out.
yeah, definitely
I can
because
sort you out. And I actually thinking
I ready
in the
to
agenda.
make that trek back mentally through
Right.
through that period and connect the dots to why listening to now because that surely going on blend well with the same heliocentrics and groups like that
But
Abulo's
there's
band
it.
and this yo
There's it. And I actually thinking on the line of things to do, I want to remaster and re-release the Attorney.
yeah, that would be good, that would be real good.
You know, because that was the days I first discovered I was working with 4-track, and then I get 8-track. That was a big deal. And then they show me Fruity Loops
Fruity
back in what
Loops.
1998. It's Alla Free show me Fruity Loops.
Yeah, yeah,
Alan
yeah.
Humphrey show me Fruity Loops, and that I still
I
up to
didn't
this
know
day,
Fruity Loops could I do all of that, but until I see you
bro.
set up the computer and thing and trigger, and I say, wait. When I peep, I say, it's Fruity. Nah,
Yeah, bro.
I ain't
Still
ready to use this.
all the way. Fruity
I ain't
Loops
ready to
win. I
use that.
find my Excalibur. I find my Excalibur. It fit in my hand nice. I
Yeah,
check
yeah.
other things. Nah, this is my sword.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that is
saying?
your thing. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, and
boy.
that first album was me just discovering with the poor freaking computer was having dropouts. It dead after the album done. It dead.
Oh
I
shucks.
didn't know nothing about keeping no stems and all that kind of thing. I just know that I can record a million things and not hear 19 snakes going. So I'm bouncing too much tracks in tape now, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I would again my knowledge of mastering and was it's just like so now I want to kind of take it and just give it a nice because it's part of after just like Gary was with Oddfellows. We were with Attorney in a sense of that is a part of the culture
Yeah.
that Trinidad need to recognize, oh, you could do this. We have done this. And now you could do this. It has been done.
Yeah, and a few times there have been all right, you know what we all had to do, boy? Because so the reason why I'm doing on this show, March Music Month, this show is not about music, right? But because of who I am and why I like
Yeah, of
and
course.
who I
Of
know,
course. It will swing. It will swing.
it is going to be a big part. So some things were coming up and that is what make me decide. Plus the it's a catchy little theme, the alliteration and whatever. But yeah, things were coming up that caused me to say, we could lean on the music a little bit because we kind of establish the scope of the show. So we could do music this month. We could do
Art
fashion.
next month.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
literature. We could do it, or we could just keep it mixing and then
Yeah.
because we have so many people. And that's the point of the thing too.
That's
There are
it.
so many
That's
people,
it.
so many Trinis who in all kind of fields who just
Yo.
doing mad crazy things on different levels. And it's just to shine light on that and get them some props and learn lessons from what they have been through and what they know. So people coming up don't have to make the same mistakes.
Yeah, and also knowing that we don't have to be so homogenous with the culture. Our culture, we are innovators. We are innovative. We are creative.
Say
There's
it
no.
for the people in the back. The people in the back in here. Say it. Jesus, we so innovative.
Innovative. Listen, when I tell people they have no one face to Trini, they don't understand it's not just a physical face,
Yo.
There are people, men and women that sick at different skills and have so many and I'll tell people this is learn and make do.
Yeah.
I can make do with anything. So if you show me something out here and doing that thing I could have was doing to make do, by the time you look back wrong, I already have 70% of luck.
Yeah.
Because our brain and our
so
spirit
flexible.
is work different.
I don't know what it is. Different. And a part of doing this show, to be honest, a major part of why I hosted the show, because when I come up with the idea to do the show, it wasn't to host, but a major part of me deciding to do the show is, well, we couldn't find anybody else at the point in time, but my curiosity behind that boy, behind that, it have something
in the water, something in the air.
Corey, there is something.
But look, the Dalai Lama
place
came years ago, and when he come, he say that Trinidad is on one of the power spots of the planet. But you see, that thing could send you two ways, because if you get high energy, you could either channel it if you're shaping your form to be able to receive that kind of energy.
Right.
You could channel it in some real constructive madness.
Yeah.
Or it could send you mad. And there are some people walking around in Trinidad that's mad.
There are some
people in high places and places some people leading
people and the mad. Anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. It's from all forms. People actually.
Yeah.
Mad people trying to make people making people mad by telling them that the ingenuity and the dynamic nature, which is Trinidad, is not normal.
Boy, and it also.
How dare they?
It also shows itself even more so when we are removed from here, because everybody in Trinidad are Trini and like you say, that normal, right? But when you come out, who had used that metaphor? It was me. So we in this pot, right? That that we survive and we grow into a certain, you can grow to a certain size and thing, and all right, you're surviving, wherever. But you are a mahogany tree in a plant pot.
Well, I'm not going to say fish bowl versus ocean.
Right, so.
You know what I'm saying? Trinidad is a fish bowl, but they have an ocean
right?
to swim in.
Yeah, and you have this plant that has this potential to spread out and grow and shelter and feed and protect and do all of these things, and it's in a plant pot.
Plant pot, yeah.
The instant you take that plant out of that pot, brother,
and them roots start to spread.
And put it somewhere where them roots could really thing, and them branches.
Listen, and you have space, and you could go up and down now.
Listen.
No, for real.
In my mind, right? That is what we add to the world. That is a Trini. A Trini does go somewhere and say, hey,
There's two sides, Yes. There's two sides. There's that Trini you're talking about there, and the tricky daddy.
The tricky daddy, and is the same.
But they're using the same spell, the same spell, but used for a different purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I walk in places sometimes. I go into a bar just to order something, and this girl turn around and say, "Speak again," and I say, yeah, I want to get something. So she said, oh my God, where's your accent from? I said, from Trinidad. She said, say anything, napkin, toothpick, something. Just everything out of your mouth sound like music. And I say, but
Right.
look at this joke. Look at these jokers just want to be on the plane talking like Yankee and thing. People ask me, oh, you out here for so long, how come you didn't switch? Because I from Trinidad.
Because I'm from Trinidad.
You understand? I speak French like a Trinidadian speaking French. I speak Spanish like a Trinidad. I from Trinidad. Where you want
Right.
me to be from?
Yeah.
You understand? And people, this is what they don't realize. And I think if I could give everybody a gift of a ticket to travel every year to a different country besides the United States and
Yeah.
besides England. No, England, but not London.
Not London. Yeah, correct.
Because in Bristol, I have no Trinidad community here, really. I know a couple of Trinis. I meet people that have parents that have Trinis, but we have no roti shop and thing here, man, dying. But tomorrow that's going to be solved.
Gonna deal with that.
19 roti in a half hour.
Roti monster coming.
but you know, for me, I like it. And I know that's not for everybody because you have to have a certain not sense of adventure, but a sense of trust in yourself.
A
And I
temperament
I
too.
would say a sense of maturity too, because I ain't coming out here no glad man and thinking blah blah blah. Two people like you and don't watch your energy and they see a strange, they can't put you in a box. Because as us, the Trinidadians,
Yeah.
we are a xanthomorphic nation.
Yeah.
You know, they try to make us be homogenous, but that's impossible with hybrids making hybrids and the second generation hybrids. Everybody mix up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're not mixed up physically or genetically, in Indian restaurants have Chinese cooks. I mean, Chinese cooks in Indian restaurants.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
is when you go in the kitchens, you'll be surprised sometimes.
Of course, everybody eating roti, everybody eating pilau. Who like, I'm not a vegan, but who like the sauce, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Culturally, we celebrate each other thing. We always in each other's face and no big bar separating.
Yeah, look.
So I think
Eid,
if they
Eid
could do
was
that,
last week. This week is Shouter Baptist, I believe, and next week is Easter.
right, nice.
And
They seem
and
well,
nobody vex.
and I can hear the call to prayer when I turn home in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people it's like Trinidad is a real special place, but
Yeah.
you can't see the specialty. You can't see the specialty if you're just lying down, breathing in the safety net. You have to walk the tight rope.
Yeah.
You understand?
For sure.
And
So,
man is making you realize that, and maybe this might sound real nationalistic, as a human being, I have an advantage of being a Trini Dread. Because I could be, just our culture make me so adaptable. Especially, and this is why I guess I have to thank the homogeny, because I just went against that grain, and going against that grain give me a different level of sharpness that you could put me anywhere. I look, observe, and manners.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
start simple with your manners and your mannerism, and just care and courtesy, and that's not something that colonists teach us. That's something that we always had. That's what that far from that colonist root. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It become our sense of, okay, we take a little bit, like we take bits from everything because we have different cultures. You know what I'm saying? But it's a special magic of being a Trinidadian dread.
Yeah.
Caribbean people, yes, because when I see other Caribbean people, we kind of watch each other and know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something in our, all right, I use the word in our obia because that's what it is. That's what it is. It's obia,
Yeah.
it's magic.
Yeah, it's our
You know what I'm
energy.
saying?
It
It's
really,
our energy. It's just different, especially the ones that choose to shape and adjust the form to take in to receive that power energy that Trinidad does give off now, you know?
Yeah. Is a theme that keeps coming up, is a recurring theme on this show. And I was saying with Nikolai, I don't know if it's because I am talking to my friends that we have that in common, right?
But that is what I'm gonna say.
That's also something that that have me hosting this show. I'm real curious. I am genuinely curious, brother, to zero in Like, I want to do it scientifically, you know. I want to zero in on what is that thing about Trinis that when we out of Trinidad, that we does make a difference, we does stand out.
Yo,
We
you
will
see
change
yourself,
something.
Dread, and you see all it, you have an arsenal. I move in with like an army of angels and an arsenal like Iron Man, Dread. It's like, what is all this?
I just have thing.
What?
I just have thing.
Yo, you just walk in a place and just your, again, it's just your, I don't know what it is. If it's a presentation, and I don't want to take it personal because I see it happen with other Mark Dobson, Sheldon,
Yeah.
my brother Justin. You know, we all out there, and it's something.
Yeah, it's something. It's something.
You know what I say for because I call males there, I would say something. We have a deep respect for yin, with the world now catching up with. We have a deep respect for the power of the feminine, the powerful feminine, because a lot of us was raised by single mothers.
Right. Okay.
Right?
That's
a lot of us
interesting.
men. I'm
That's an
speaking to us
interesting
men.
perspective.
So when I tell women out there, the only 3 things I can't do is breastfeed, give birth, and have periods. That my mother raised me, and that is a blow mind alone for people out there. It's like, you could cook, you could keep yourself tidy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, it sounds simple, but it's actually a blow. When I talk to my sisters out there, it's a blow mind. It's a blow mind for them, and I had to say, well, I'm glad I born in this place, you know.
Yeah.
I have an advantage that I could just watch and see something before it manifests and say, fellas, I bounce, you know. What happened? You know, and people in tune to watch me, it's like, nah, I ain't like you're looking at Zary bounce and his thing will kick off. Or something, anything, it's like, I feel a rain coming and no man smelling it. Moving like, sniffing the wind and thing. Look. I feel a rain coming. It's like, what happened, Corey? What you drinking? Let me get some. And next thing,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's our sensitivity. Yes, we are a very developed nation, but we have a spiritual melting pot like no other place on the planet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because it's actually melting. It's actually melting with each other.
Yeah.
I can hear Orisha feast going on in the echoing through the mountains, you hear the drums, as well as a puja happening right next door.
Yeah.
And then the Catholic Church ringing the bell.
Yeah, there was a video online the other day with some people are trying to, well, it because it interchanges, so it really doesn't matter what it was. It was in Tunapuna. There's a masjid on one side of the main road and a Catholic church on the other side of the main road.
Absolutely, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And when the masjid have the service and thing, they park in the Catholic
church.
in the Catholic church car park, and conversely, because they don't worship at the same time. So if there is no unity all year, what we really saying?
And they're always trying to push this thing and this thing. What? Listen, you can't, what they say, one finger pointing, 3 pointing back. You can't be talking about this one, that one, always, and I'll using the word because people might see they're always mongrels. Every single human is a mongrel to start with. But Trinidad, we got a different level. We the Patong is the survivor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We built for survival.
Yeah, boy.
You understand? I need no injection. I need no woman. Just show me a dustbin. And some grass.
I go sort out myself that. So give me somewhere to sleep where I don't get wet and I'm bad.
Exactly. Simple.
Make
Simple.
sure
Why had no big stone?
Yeah.
Right. I good. Even better.
Bad,
like a sweeter.
See what I tell you about the metaphors, only the metaphors, the man bad. So wait,
but you know, I wanted to say something. There's something in our language that is a secret because words are spells. Spells is words, right? You speak. You learn to spell before you speak, right? Right. Do that little analogy. So it's something I tell people out here. Say in Trinidad, we don't ask you, what do you think we should do? They say, oh, what you want to do? We say, what you feeling to do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I say, that is not a brain thing. That is you're actually asking the person energy, what you feeling to do. And that to me is some of the whole magic, even in our speech and all the way we speak and approach things, our perspective,
Yeah.
of the reality. Is not think, is not want, is feel. What you feel we should do, boy?
Yeah.
You
What you
can say think
feel,
and
you
want
just
there, but
say,
when I
yeah,
reach it, what you
you
feel we
say,
should do, a man will say,
what you feel.
nah, boy, I feel into chill, you know. I feel into chill and bun ahead and just breathe and drink a Guinness, you know. I say, all right, we go do that, I go and do so and so. And we follow that feeling. We're not even asking the questions. You discover what it
Yeah.
is after.
Yeah, always say follow your vibes too, eh? Follow your mind,
But
yeah.
Trinidad, we don't it's in our culture to follow the vibes. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
all about vibes in our language and everything. That's what makes us such a spiritually powerful people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
you
all
know,
about the vibes.
I feel you're knocking on the door there, you know. I think we sensitive
Very,
to well, we could define vibes, but wherever
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
is,
yeah. That could go all over.
wherever
That could go
that
all
is,
over.
we sensitive to that. For whatever reason, we sensitive to vibes. We could tell certain things. We could, I guess, I don't want to make it sound too thing, but we could foresee or see through certain things
But
easily,
listen,
and
our connection to the unseen
we
is
could
really,
we could
really powerful.
conform and thing,
Is
yeah.
present in our lives. Our connection to the unseen is not always what we could see. It's more what we can't see. You know what I'm saying? Our trust and our trust in the unseen and the unquantifiable as sources as information is what gives us the advantage. Because quantification is past.
I mean,
That
to be
that
fair,
feeling, that thing is now.
yeah. Oh, right. Okay, I
You know
understand
what
what
I'm
you're
saying?
saying. Yeah,
That
yeah.
based on now, not what somebody said that blah 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 and all that. To put philosophers to the Trinity, we based on now. You could say, I could say I want to go so and so, and when I get closer to that now, it's like, nah, I'm not feeling that, you know. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you hear the news that T-Rex break out and start started nyama people into Tuna or some kind of thing.
There's also a sense of humor. Oh gosh, well yes, a T-Rex, yes. Might as
Yeah,
well
out of nowhere.
yeah, the way how things going on, I wouldn't be surprised now if it really have a T-Rex in Tunapuna.
Tunapuna.
The amount of dinosaurs that have all over this damn place. Anyway, we will take one here. I'll take a little break here, and when we come back, I want to talk to you about the future, immediate and a little further, right? So
Okay.
we coming back in a bit.
Nice.
Need to raise funds for your next creative project, event, or invention? Or maybe you or a family member are raising funds for much needed medical treatment. Now, you can get started raising that much needed cash via Donate68.com, the newest 100% homegrown crowdfunding platform in Trinidad and Tobago. Donate68.com accepts donations from all major credit cards, but not only that, for those without a credit card, you can use your everyday Visa debit card to make donations. So log on today and create a campaign for your next passion project, startup, or cause. Share your campaign with your community of family, friends, and supporters to get the financial backing you need. Donate68.com, funding your culture.
Yes, man. Back in it.
Yes,
Welcome back.
Yes,
Those
sir.
of you that still with us. Yeah, we're talking with Corey Wallace here. We deal with the history, the background. Where man grew up in a record store, yes, that explains so much.
Yeah, my dad was owning a record store.
That
And
explains
bless, I had to get rid of
so
like
much.
over 100 of records. When you was there, I had the records
Yeah.
from that he had from way, way back, you know?
Yeah. Boy. So right. So we went through that Pretty much. Get a sense of the full career. We know a lot of things probably still get left outside gigs and all of that. Dealt with the discipline of touring and living outside of Trinidad. You don't get homesick?
It's a funny thing. So before Dad passed, because Dad passed last year, September, bless his soul, I remember when I was back, when I moved here in 2013, so Trinidad, 2 weeks used to be max for me. I ready to come back to Bristol. Right? Yeah, I used to be like, nah, I can't deal with this. No. I know exactly why I made the choice to, instead of just moving out or getting out of there and taking the challenge.
Right.
And Dad used to always say something. He used to say, boy, come back home, son. And I used to say, but Daddy, to do what? The bands I was in already have people replacing them. I can't just come and jump me the thing and say I'm back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that don't guarantee that they're going to be taken back either. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I say, what gonna do? And I used to call Daddy the Master Jedi, because sometimes I would just think about him, he just call me. Or some kind of weird thing like that, right?
Right.
But the last time I was back, which was, I stayed all October, nearly into November, something changed. Something changed a bit. Something, as I was talking to Mark Dobson, who there now. Mark is who I joined the band with at age 16. Ironically, the person that told me about Osric Tentacles since age 16. Huh?
You're joking.
I'll give a side story. So he told me about Osric Tentacles when I was age 16, and then he used to call me Wasrick, which was a modification of Warwick, which is a brand of bass. So I joined Osric Tentacles, and the first 5-string bass I ever played was a Warwick. I called Mark and say, Mark,
one time, you wouldn't believe, yeah.
And Mark responds is like, yeah, I always know that. I know that from a long time. You see, I'm waiting for you to catch up.
you always need friends like that, eh?
Yeah, that's Mark. Can't wait to come and see him there. He there in Trinidad too, so it might be good.
No. We'll line for sure. I think I only met him once.
Right.
Yeah. Briefly too. I don't think we lime or spend any time. It was something in the yard, Alice yard. And hey, there's Mark.
Right,
hey,
because he wasn't back for a while. He wasn't back for
correct.
Maybe 13, 14 years.
Yeah. So,
but now things change. I feel like of course I changed. My perspective changed. You know what I'm saying? I miss you all. I miss the family. I miss the friends the family that chose me, that I chose. You know what I'm saying? Which is what we call friends.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's real family. Oh gosh, I was Mr. Roti. But I think something changed me. Either I get more mature and I see something. I feel like, and I don't want it to sound arrogant, but I feel like my service is being required. My homeland needs me to bring back something. Right. I do enough reconnaissance out here, I had to bring it back home.
Nice, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the Tai Chi, I start back teaching Tai Chi. A million people asking for Tai Chi. I see a music scene when I went to the Black Box on the Friday and I see, they're playing music I be hearing in Bristol. What's going on here?
Yeah. Things
you know what I'm saying?
Things connected.
I talk with the general, Wendell. Wendell was like, boy, come back and cause it now, boy. Thing getting sleepy. And I was like, you know what? And you know me, I as a soldier is different from a warrior, because a warrior has his personal sense of honor.
Right, yeah.
It's not based on a order, it's an honor. So me, I love my land, I love what it gives me. It's surreal for me to come back in the room where everything started. So now I feel like, since being there last year, I'm missing home. And I feel like now it's time to kind of, the vampire need to touch down on some old home soil now. And I feel like I was denying myself that for a while, but with within purpose because I wanted to get a good handle here first, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I have a good handle. I know people around. I have my regular watering holes. You know, when I go out, I just go out on my own because I know I'm going to see somebody. It reached
Right.
that
Yeah.
stage, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, let me go back home and cause it and get some love. Be there for my moms, you know, she there on her own and stuff, and she clocking the age, older she's still Talawa, you know, she's short self. But you know, I guess all that too, I miss being an uncle. You know, I did sacrifice, but as always, yes, sacrifice is part of making good art.
Yeah.
You know, so in my sense, I sacrificed that connection, but now that time has gone past and gone forward, and now I just want to do that. So I want to be back at least twice a year, causing it,
Yeah.
causing problems, mischief, set
Yeah.
the fire, bounce out, cause mischief,
And let
yeah,
them deal with
set
that.
the fire, bounce back out,
Let
and
them
just
deal
do
with
like that.
that.
Fire starter.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I come with some new kind of methane or butane or something. Yeah, for
And
real. I
raise
mean,
it up.
that's
Yeah.
accept my role in the life. That's what I do, you know. So I'm glad to be able to do it home, and I think home need it, and I'm glad to give that back to home. Like just present the option.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not about taking over the scene. We take over the scene without even a big hoorah. Our fellows take over the scene without a big hoorah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about this whole bravado sticking. No, it's just causing it. You're quietly just scratching your chin. I wish I
Yeah.
had a long beard because I'd be pulling it like that. You understand? Pie me style, no?
Like the fox, yeah.
And just causing
And
it, just
flick it.
causing it, no. That's all you're doing is brushing it and studying how to cause it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You know,
man.
so I happy to do that. Trinidad give me this power, Trinidad make me this. And I feel like my armor just gets strengthened. It get upgraded when I was there last. It's like Trinidad say, oh, your armor good, you know. But you know what? We have new materials and the armor lighter and more resilient and more sharp. And now I get addicted to that. It's like, boy, don't play up, you know. Go home, boy. That's home,
Yeah,
boy.
go man charge up.
Yes. Yes, yes. I spend enough time. I do enough reconnaissance. That time passed, COVID passed. I'm now on a new path now.
Yeah.
And it's something my brother told me last year, a word that he used, pivot.
Yeah, that's the thing that the critical discipline that we all had to learn, boy, to pivot
Yeah, I knew as
and
more
try
fair, but he
something
also
else. Yeah.
say pivot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, the
know,
guy you
I
had
was
to
like, oh
learn how to
shucks,
deal with your
just a
attention.
twist, and I've seen something different. Okay, you know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm looking forward to be coming back. I'll be back for a long time. Like I said, I'm gonna future plans. I'm gonna finish my album there. Hopefully, if I finish it in time, I could do a nice little sneak preview album
Yeah,
live
man, for
performance,
sure.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe a listening party for the French songs. Um, I'll do my usual Coreysan gig, jury exhibition, Teleni and Coreysan, and yeah, looking forward to this being back home and getting a nice top up.
Yeah.
When my cup run it over till I'm drinking from the saucer.
Yeah, man, you're getting that in loads for sure.
Yeah, yeah, because it's real love. I realize when I go back home, it's like this where it start.
Yeah.
This why I sow. This why I sow. Because all you sow.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we
We
sow.
so.
You understand?
Yeah, for real. For real.
So don't play up in your sow and go back sow.
Oh god. Hey, you see, hey. I real glad I have certain people in my life, you know, because I
Same.
mean when life in, right? I ain't lying all you. I could just send this man a meme now, boy. I could just send them a wild Corey and just send him
Yeah.
any stupidness, anything. And at 10 minutes after, no, it's 3 o'clock in the morning or some kind of thing where he
Oh
is,
yeah.
right?
Of course.
And something will come back and I just laughing.
Yeah.
And we having our conversation with memes and gifts and
With
no
memes
words,
and
no
with
nothing.
no words, huh?
I going through it, you know. I going through it. I depressed at this or whatever. Somebody give a very thing. And it doesn't happen every time. But if I chuck Corey, boy, I has come out all the more better after just that stupid little interaction. It's not stupid little interaction.
No, but you see, that's what the next beauty of us
It's an exchange of
as a
energy that I
Trinidadians.
really enjoy.
Laughing.
Yeah, boy.
I will laugh at my own misery and despair. I will find an angle. No, for real. I'll find an angle. I talking to Bobby San and I explain and thing that heartbreaking and thing, but I'll find an angle to end up on the floor
Boy,
laughing.
we rolling on the ground laughing, boy.
It's a power, it's a secret power, Trini. There's a dark side of it because it end up being too glad and everything is like hee hee ha ha.
Yeah, and
right?
you tend to accept things that you probably shouldn't, or let things go too far because
Exactly,
you're
without
getting
drawing the
kicks
line.
along the way, now. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
That's what the
something we
gladness could
definitely
do.
had
It will
to.
make you
That's
glad.
something we had to definitely deal with for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but there's also the positive side. It's like, yeah, I will laugh at my own misfortune.
Mm-hmm.
I will boof myself and look at you now. You thought you had it down now.
Yeah.
You're such a punk. And I will be laughing at myself, Dread.
Mm-hmm.
Because, that's our secret power. Because when you laugh,
Yeah,
means
it's
that
help
you
you brush
already,
it off. Yeah.
yes, it's already say that you detach yourself from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because to laugh at it, you can't be in it. When you're in it, it's serious.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You have to deal with it. But I'm
For
not dealing
sure.
with it until I get to the point where I could come out and get the right angle where the universe laughing at me all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's seeing where it's going. And I find the angle and say, oh, that's what you're laughing at. And I will have a laugh too.
Yeah,
But the laughing is part of the evolution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
You
thinking
know?
about the problem or the issue in a different way. It's a good exercise to find humor in things, but not for the sake
Not
of finding the
gladness.
humor.
Exactly. Because it's
Just
also
not
that
to
one where
laugh.
you don't want to deal with it.
So,
You know what I'm saying? That's the dark side where, ha ha ha, because you're trying to go like la 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 la.
yeah. That is a form of what is the word?
Denial.
Yeah, denial, exactly. But if you're using the humor like the great comedians, the Chappelles and the
Gervais.
yeah, them fellas deal with pain in a serious way, but the therapy of finding the humor is what is what
Absolutely.
move you through the problem. Richard
Absolutely.
Pryor is who are also trying to remember. Richard Pryor put his life
Pryor,
out.
yeah.
Put his life out and all the misfortune and all of that
Yeah.
shitness.
And get real
on the
kicks on
stage.
it.
Yeah, and get kicks on it and move on from it. And move out of things that would have destroyed many other people. So so yeah, it is a part of, like you say, our armor, our resilience. To just laugh at the damn thing and move on.
Yeah, deal with it.
But the
So to
important
get to the point to laugh at it.
the important part is the moving on. That is why
Yes. Yes.
we're doing it, to move on.
On.
Or correct whatever comes out of that analysis.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
We definitely had to work
because
on that.
it's a process. You have to deal with it, embrace it,
Yep.
sort it, and then you go get your kicks.
Then we go laugh at it because we don't
Or-
know how to
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Or
so
you
what
done
happened
dealing
there,
with
boy?
it, and you don't see how to sort it and everything,
Yeah.
but you done laughing already.
You done laughing
because
already.
You can see,
Yeah. You're done on the other side of the problem.
exactly.
So,
and also makes it stay present. You don't laugh in the future or the past. You're laughing now.
Yeah.
So laughter is one key to stay present.
Yeah. That is something, and I must say, I realize that is something that I don't do as much these days. For the past, in the past few years, is something that I don't know if I say I had to work on or whatever, but it's something that I realize is missing. Back in the days, boy, it's belly full of laugh every half
Yeah,
hour. Boy.
you're crying. Your abs strong. It's not
Listen,
even, you're going to line, but it's like you're going on workout dread. Your abs like rip.
yeah. and there will be more of that to come. Hopefully, I keeping. Let me do a little. So hopefully at this point, when we reach here, Corey will be walking through that door.
Boom. Boom. Deal. Done. Future locked.
Yeah.
I don't jump in the TARDIS and I through there. Boom.
Right.
Just the physical part manifesting it now.
Yeah, we done the man.
So that happening.
The man done here already. So yeah, thank you for giving me this little sliver of time, my boy.
Of course, the honor was mine, boy. The honor.
Yeah,
You're doing something real good here, and I'm glad to be part of it. I feel honored to be part of it.
Yeah. Glad to hear it. Because this show does every Monday. This show is being Jeopardy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like South Park.
Yeah, oh God.
you know them finishing them maybe start an episode the same day it's supposed to
Yeah. That's mad.
That kind of wildness. But so music, I think we could say March Music Month is complete. It was a 80 something, 90 something % success. I think we missed a show or something. We will always touch back on and talk to some musicians and people in the industry and thing. And some people had a real good talk with our friend Therese Joseph. She's a A&R admin head in Warner Records.
Wow.
She dropped some gems, boy. And we have people like that in a lot of fields and industries on that level, right? So yeah, we have some business people and economists to talk to. We have some more big ones in the music thing to talk to. Some Japanese to talk to.
Yeah.
Some Trini Japanese.
Yeah, Yuichi.
we have some men to talk to.
Yuichi and Kat.
And cats and
Cats.
Yeah, a bunch of cats just on themselves. But when I say Japanese, I meant Trinis in Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, they have a couple of them. Well,
we have a set. A bungle.
yeah, Keishab, they be back and forth there anyway, so you can always touch him when he's there.
Yeah. That is part of the plan. But I studying and I open to take suggestions. Not only for and there's to the audience, there's to you who watching. We open to taking suggestions on themes or subject matter and the people connected to those things that you think would be interesting for us to get in touch and touch base and talk to. No problem with that. It's about time we spread out the wings and get some more people in different fields. There's a marine biologist I want to talk to.
Yeah, listen, they are training scatter all over the place. You'll be surprised.
We in everything.
I should have a trainee in Alaska right now making doubles.
Actually, a friend was saying, no, not even Norway. There's a trainee.
Yeah, I meet a trainee in Norway.
No. Carver in Finland. She said it had a trainee in Norway and some other remote Scandinavian country have a trainee somewhere over there. They have trainees in Japan growing grapes. Have a whole grape wildness. We all
wildness, real wildness,
and we're doing real interesting things. So we want to spread it out. I think I have a friend to talk back. She said by January, February she should be finished writing her book. So we might do some
Right.
authors and some writers coming up. So yeah, the future is looking up. We just had to
Nice.
work out the schedules and
Yeah.
stop calling people Saturday and Sunday to ask them to come on the show Wednesday. But when
And the mid pillow string, eh? What?
yeah, boy, shucks. So yeah. When we have sponsors and staff, the things go run a little smoother.
Nice.
So we look forward to having more of our fellow citizens, fellow countrymen and women scattered up across the globe, touching base with us and sharing, their experience and having a little conversation, a little touch of home, a little insight into different industries and fields that we have our foot in. Yeah, and we look forward to having you with us tomorrow, Corey. One way or the other, we're going to make it happen.
They don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that, this part of the show is going to be concluded, and hopefully we have the second person to complete the enter and outer view in one episode.
Boom.
people will do it, I know people will do it, but in the same episode,
that would be mad. That would be mad.
I train out that challenge to the next set of guests. Anybody who can do that, you're real good. All right, so take care, brother. See you soon.
You too, brother.
Thanks for joining us. We look
My
forward
pleasure.
to having you again. Yeah?
Yes, I, brother.
Yeah, peace.
For the intel.
Yeah.
Love.
Safe flight. Yeah. Namaste.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Later.
Bless.
Yeah. Well. All right, Corey, you're live now, eh? Right. So you know why I'm laughing. We almost land the trick. The man land. Yeah, the man land about an hour now, and he in the country. So all you'll be seeing him in studio soon. Say hello, Corey.
Big love, Trini. Good to be back home. Yes, you'll see me in studio soon. Expect a little Coreysan show, a tell anything, jewelry exhibition, and teaching Tai Chi classes. So reach out. Love.
Right, so there's a lot to look forward to from the man. He'll be joining us soon. Right, so two things quick, because Shots and Nelly on the borderline here, ready to start. They're back. Welcome back, all you. But we had some contributions from somebody in the chat here from Simply Rahel. You know somebody named Rahel, Corey?
Rahel, yeah.
Right,
Rahel
so
Drum, I think it is.
yeah. This man, he really contribute and was interacting throughout the entire thing. Clearly, he's a big fan of yours and a regular to the station. So I just want to big him up, Rahel. Thank you for liming with us. He said to give you a joke. What do you think, boy? What the joke? Joke quick. It was a good joke, boy. What the joke? He say you get a tour in Montreal, but you never tour in Montrose yet. So right, Rahel. Oh gosh, well, all right, Rahel, you get you. But we had to go. We had to give Shots and Nelly a little 10 minutes to set up. So thanks for joining us, everybody. We will see all you next week. We're switching it from the music, but we don't know what we're switching it to yet. So we'll be just as surprised as you. Later. Peace.